Alright, well, I guess I'm live. I have no idea what's going on because I don't really stream ever. Uh, God. I don't know. It looks like it's live on YouTube. Anyway, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Normally this is video stuff, but I figured we'd try and stream because why not? As you can see on screen, in light of Forza Horizon 5 coming out in the last day or two, I'm not sure exactly when it came out. It might have been today, actually, November 5th. Either way. Yeah, well, I don't know. It's new. I have less than a gigabyte left, but it's still going to take 5 minutes because my Wi-Fi sucks. I figure we'll hop on Forza Horizon 4 first because I don't want to bore myself with a game I don't even know how to play. But, yeah, it's the first ever stream. I have no idea if this is working at all, or if you can hear me. In fact, this is going to be awkward because there's a delay. I can see the actual stream up live on YouTube over here. And I'm talking into the microphone here. But while the game is loading, I'm going to pause this real quick and see if I can hear myself. Alright, yeah, so it's super awkward to watch myself. I have no idea. Test stream. Yo, I got people in the chat. This is weird. Sign in the chat. I have no idea how to do this. Open in web browser. Yeah, my computer just froze. Oh no, that's the game. This is weird. Alright, well, I'll be honest. I didn't expect anyone to show up for this one. But it's cool. If you're watching, welcome to the stream. No idea what I'm doing here, but you guys will just go along with me. I don't know if you end up watching any of my videos in the past, you realize I say that quite a bit, because I have no idea what I'm doing, but what the hell, we'll do it anyway. Yeah. So let this load. I probably should have loaded the game before I even started this thing. I don't really know how this works, but not so bad. Anyway. Yeah, well, so the first stream, I had thoughts of doing a separate gaming channel. I don't know how this is gonna end up going anyway, whether I actually end up streaming games often. Forza Horizon 5 just came out, so maybe I end up streaming that a little bit with some friends later on down the line, but no, the idea is not to just stream video games, but obviously I do a lot of photo and video editing, so if you guys are interested in photo or video editing, maybe I'll do a live stream where I edit some photos, either user photos or my own photos, on stream. That could be interesting. I have no idea. Yeah, and the other thing is I have no idea. I'm just going to mess around in the video game, but if you guys want to see anything, if there's anyone actually in the chat, I see a couple comments, which is weird, but yeah, if you want to see anything specific, I could build a car, try drifting some stuff, do some campaigns, I have no idea. This game was also at the end of its life cycle. Oh sweet, so it came out today, Forza Horizon 5. By the way, Forza Horizon 4 is my favorite game of all time anyway. Let's have a look at some of these. All of them look kind of meh. Super wheel spins and stuff. I'm just gonna mess around, drive in circles and stuff. We've got a nice little M2 here. Not a great spec, we can do better. Also, not digging the music, which I didn't know. I thought I turned this off. And streamer mode. You have to turn this on every time. Alright. Love her. Yeah, bud. Dude, Forza Horizon 4 is the best game. It really is. Which is why I have high hopes for Forza Horizon 5. I didn't actually watch too many like demo videos. I guess anything like starting out. This is what's allowed for me. Like online, I didn't see too much of Forza Horizon 5, so I have no idea if it's gonna be. It looks similar to like the game currently. By the way, we have this list. My train of thought is just not there. Difficulty settings, control settings. It looks similar to Horizon 4, obviously slightly different. Difficulty settings. Shifting, there we go. For 3 just because of the map. Yeah, and I haven't been around long enough. I never played Forza Horizon 4, so I have no idea, but yeah, I can see that. I mean, I don't really, yeah, I'm not actually a big fan of the seasons. I don't know if it's an update or not, but I don't know. I just think when it's summer, weather. Anyway, yeah, Forza Horizon 5 looks pretty good. Luckily, because I just use Game Pass, I actually just it's kind of convenient too, because it gets me and all that, but yeah, it should have Forza Horizon 5 and it's almost downloaded, so that's exciting. Try that out. I have a buddy of mine that has it plays, so well, that's interesting. I've never tried Forza Horizon 3. Maybe I should give it a go. I wonder if it's on. I don't think it's on Game Pass, but I have never checked either. The M2CS. Yeah, either an M2 comp or an M2 CS would be dope. Yeah, I'm not a fan of the stock boys. Yeah, CS would be sick. Also, if you try and lower the game volume, we try that. How does that sound? Is that like way better? I know it's gonna be hard to tell. I can like click through here. Appreciate the help though, by the way. We'll go like down 9. Let me know if that works or doesn't work. Yeah, I have no idea. Also, let me know in the chat. I know there's a bit of delay, but let me know what car I should rip around in. I'm obviously a big BMW guy. I like my BMW specs, but I got some fun stuff in here. I actually have the most BMWs of everything else. Some Chirons and stuff. Sweet. All right, cool. I did adjust it like a little bit, so you'll have to let me know. Also, shout out, I found like a nice little hour-long Forza Horizon 4 just like montage. Nice little background thing. Let's see. I mean, there's a lot of cars in here that I've like never driven before. And then there's also like heavy favorites that I drive every time I play the game. I also have no idea what I want to do. We could try a couple races because I don't normally do that. Ooh, little Lambos? What are we thinking? This is also like one of the goated cars in like all of history right here. Sesto Elemento. If you've ever seen the Top Gear, like Richard Hammond goes to Imola with one of these things, it's insane. Yeah, and this is going to be awkward as well because I'm the only one in the game right now. I need friends. I have friends. Everyone's just busy. Let's see. I think this is stock still. So, maybe not. It doesn't really turn. I have no idea what to do. Four-wheel drifting. Boy, it's a bit much. Carrera GT, there we go. After that, alright, sick. I do have a CGT, of course. Let's see. I mean, we could do something like sort of ridiculous, because I know like pretty much everything's been done in this game already. So maybe we just like build stuff randomly. I also have no concept of what money is in this game, because I don't know. I come on every once in a while. Mercy SV. Ooh, interesting. So that's the thing. So have you guys played? I see some chat here, so I'm gonna ping off a little bit. But have you guys played Forza Horizon 5 yet, or have you just been watching trailers? Because I think it came out today. CGT. Yeah, we could do that. I like it because it's one of those. That's annoying. It's one of those cars that I don't drive around a lot in. I think it's stock as well. I have no idea. Once again, pretty car though. Pretty car sounds even better. So, sounds kind of weird actually. In fact, that's one of those things, like, I feel like Horizon 4 did a pretty pretty decent job at getting sounds right for the cars, but all of them sound the same. I don't know if that's like a common critique. Again, I don't really play this game too much, other than just like mess around. Oh, clearly I'm not very good. Couple hours ago, noticeably better. Okay, yeah, sick. That's good to hear. Yeah, because I think that's like one of those critiques with this game is like they all kind of sound the same. Oh, we're getting something there. And I've heard CGTs in real life. It's a pretty unique sound. I would say the LFA's got a beat too. That's another popular, unpopular opinion maybe? I don't know. People adore the LFA. I drift in this game. Look at that. I know it's supposed to be easy, but I'm not very good at it. Sound nice though. See, I just go straight because I'm trying too hard too. Like I'm thinking, like handbrake and all that. It's just not working. All right, let's focus up here. There we go. Also, I'm fairly certain this is stock, but it sounds decent. Also, can I get a check on the stream quality as far as video goes? I feel like I've been struggling to get 1080 out here. I can't tell. I mean, it looks slightly grainy, but we gotta figure that out. I haven't played it yet. I haven't really watched it. Yeah, for sure. I mean, the way I've been doing it is just the Game Pass, because it gets me Xbox Live too, which is nice to play with like friends whenever doing like Warzone or stuff, anything that's multiplayer. And it comes with a bunch of games. Forza games happen to be one of them, or some of them anyway. I don't know if it's actually, I mean, it's like $16 a month though. Ah, sweet. Alright, that's good. I'm glad. I'm just using like a cheap Amazon capture card. May try an upgrade because I'm not totally convinced it's 1080. I don't know, it's like the cheap thing, so they're doing some shady business there. But, yeah, especially if I'm doing like photo stuff in the future, like editing people's photos or my photos, if we get effort quality. Yeah, so yeah. You know, it's interesting too, like this doesn't seem like it'd be a game where you have to like practice to get good at. But look at me, I'm like literally on the side of a mountain here. I'm struggling. Alright, also because it's getting dark, I'm gonna go in and try and upgrade this thing a bit. We're just gonna max it out, basically. Give me some RPM. Oi, let's go, let's go. See, that was better, but it was such slow speed. Hold on. Wait, what? Oh yeah, no, I play on Xbox too. I'm pretty sure Forza games are only Xbox, right? Also, it's an Xbox One from like way long time ago. Yeah, it's old, so I don't know. At least it sounds good. That's good. Let's see. Also, another question for you guys. Since you guys hopped in the chat, I'm curious, are you guys like subscribed to the channel by chance? I just post videos randomly, so I have no idea. But is that how you guys are figuring out that I'm actually streaming, or is this like random? I am curious. And if so, I don't know. Suggestions are good because I have no idea like what is good. Yeah, no, we said we were gonna build this thing out. Let's do that. Upgrade. We're just gonna max it. Yeah, I think so. We can swap some stuff. What can we swap? I feel like it would be wrong to swap it. I'd say we go stock, huh? 600 horse, 750. Nah, we'll keep it. We'll keep it a V10. Keep it because it's a CGT, you know? You gotta do that. All-wheel drive. I think we can... Oh, Forza Horizon 5 is ready to play. Oh, sweet. Oh, both of you guys. Oh, that's sick. Without your PC... Yeah, honestly, again, I have no idea as far as the quality settings go. I don't know if the streaming stuff, like the stream, I'm looking at it now, the preview. It looks kind of like grainy compared to what I see on my screen over here. There could be some settings there. I think it's the capture card that's not putting out true 1080 or whatever. But yeah, I don't know. They're pretty much normal settings, and it's cool that you guys are both subbed. I like that. That's fascinating that you guys find it interesting to stick around and watch me, but very cool nonetheless. What do we want to do? All-wheel drive? No, we'll keep it stock. And this is like, okay, we're not going to swap anything. We're just going to build it the way it is because I don't want to like, it's such an iconic car. I can't mess around with it. And then I don't do the aero stuff either. That's going to be, yeah, it looks so dumb. I mean, it's kind of cool, but not really. Okay, yeah, let's just build out the stock stuff. Let's get it. Super meaty boys, no drag. Let's go race compound, sure. Which it's probably, no, okay, it is different. Let's make them wider. Let's just do everything. I used to watch YouTube videos for like old Forza games. Again, I'm not gonna change any of like the stock stuff. Oh, that looks terrible actually, hold on. I know, and I used to watch like, they would always upgrade everything. I don't know, it's just like fun to watch. We'll go one step up. We'll make it wide. This kind of looks dumb. Alright, that was a mistake. Maybe if we lower it, it'll look better. Again, 100% on all this. Oh yeah, so the plate, the story on the plate. I was at school when COVID officially started. So it's kind of like one of those weird periods where like we weren't showing up to class anymore. So I had like a bunch of free time. And I also was like on the track / cross country team at my school. And then finally we decided we weren't going to do practice anymore because we couldn't meet in person. And our entire season was canceled. So yeah, I started playing video games a lot. Forza Horizon 4 was one of the first things I jumped to, and they let you pick your plate. So that's what I chose, and I'm sticking with it. This looks so stupid with the wide wheels like that, just saying. And we're not making big power. We could swap this thing and make huge power. What are we making right now? 900? Okay, that's still pretty ridiculous. Other than it looking kind of weird because it's super wide, I kind of like it. Alright, so we'll stick with that. Ah, cool. Well, I'm glad you like the videos as well. Yeah, on the vlog stuff, I suck at vlogging. It's really hard to like focus on a shoot and film a vlog at the same time. I think any vlogs I do in the future, I'm either going to obviously focus on like filming myself and filming the like process of shooting. But the other thing is like I'll just invite friends, give them the little vloggy camera, and tell them they're able to do whatever they want. I hit the wrong button. and film kind of anything, so that'll just like naturally work out for me because I'll have a lot more content to put into a video. Yeah, I think that's a better way of going about it. Color change. I do like guards red, which I don't know if this is like a legit, like if Forza got the paint colors down. Black looks good too. Should we go something like super stupid, like gold? Ooh, wait. Oh, wait. What was the? Oh no, I'm not gonna know it. That's pretty funky though. Carbon fiber, a little Manny Koshbin vibe. Yikes! All of these are so weird. Like, you know, it's fascinating because they almost all kind of work on this car. I was thinking gold, but nah, I think we're just gonna go for like a. It's gonna be red, huh? Yeah. Red for sure. Maybe a little carbon fiber on these bad boys. What do we think? That's kind of funky, but no. Can you really paint the spoiler? And I usually limo tint it. Let's get it. Alright. Alright, so we test drove. We drove the stock boy around for like, what, a minute? And we're going to see what 900 horsepower feels like. Good stuff. Yeah. I'm hoping Forza Horizon 5 feels smooth on an Xbox One. Again, the game engine looks like it's like pretty much built on the same thing as Horizon 4. So I have no idea, but yeah, hopefully it's smooth. I don't really feel like buying another Xbox, but I don't know. It's in the cards. Alright, we got a pretty aggressive stance on this bad boy. Look at the poke in the rear and in the front. It's a little natural camber. I didn't adjust anything on the tune. Still got the V10 though. Yep, it wants to rip your head off. Oh. But I've driven faster. Feels decent though. It does one slide though, I feel that. Look at me, I'm actually trying now. It actually, you know, for a drift car, not a bad choice. Get it to rotate. What happens when I do that? Oh, never mind. I thought it would like flip or something. Clearly that didn't work. It's like actually hard to drive. Nope, lost it. I've not only lost the drift there, but I lost my side view mirror as well. Nope. Man, I am not very good at this whole drifting thing. And I hit the wrong button again. It does have drift potential. I'm just garbage at drifting in this game. I have no idea. I've heard it's very easy to do. You just like leave it in a gear and slide. I'm just not very good. And I don't, you know, you could try tune it. Where's like a good drift road? Is this a... I mean, it's there. It could be there, but I don't know how to keep it. I also don't know the throttle control because I'm just using like a little thumb throttle. I mean, it slides. It slides decent.
Your destination.
Oh, yep, and then it does that. Literally bites your head off. Alright, this could be a little, like, good city spot, little town spot to slide around. Oh, jeez. No, guess not. feel like second gear is the right spot to be. Alright, clearly not. Second gear's got like all of it. You don't need first gear in this car. You can take off just fine with this, but it's too much. And then third gear I think is a little too low. Yeah, it doesn't spin the tires the same way. So second gear's the way to go. Alright, we'll figure this out. Hold on. Oh, we're in a drift zone. Okay, alright. We're just gonna do this for a bit then.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, here we go. Wait. No, no. Look at that. It's a second gear standing. Here we go. Here we go. Come on now. But how do I keep the angle going? That's a little handbrake moment, isn't it? Okay. Man, I'm actually trying really hard.
Arrived at your
No luck.
destination.
Alright, 18,000. I think what's my record? 28,000. That's actually really pathetic, isn't it? Well, and the other thing too is like I like to just squeeze the throttle and not do much else. Let's see. Had to get quiet a bit there, but this is nice. Give it. Alright, well, we just beat our PB. Clearly, it didn't take much. We could get, I think we could get like 40,000 or something. Also, full first person? No, this is not the way to go. In fact, that just gives me a headache. Alright, let's try it again. Nope. Instead of going all the way around. Alright. Yes, sir. Oi. Stick it, stick it, stick it, stick it. Oh, okay. Big. Go big. Go big. Well, he pulled a 30K out. Now, I also, okay, alright. Actually stuck. Please, please. Alright, we'll give it one more attempt. One more attempt here. I feel like I'm learning the car a bit. We could start even sooner. Get out of the way, bud. This ain't it. Hold on. We gotta let it run here. Come on now. Come on now. Got all this stuff in the way. I'm gonna get hit by a plow. Alright. Big slides. I like that. I like that. Nope. Oh, dude, we can milk the points though. If that was like 22K, we're not even halfway. I've never played Drift Hunters before. I should give it a look up, actually. I'm curious. Hold on. Drift Hunters. Yo. Bro, that's a vibe, though. When you think about, like, going back to... this looks familiar. Was it a mobile game at one point? I may have played this. Maybe not. I have no idea. That is a vibe though. Going back to like the old like daycare / school computers to play games. What did we used to play? We used to play like backyard baseball. That's how old I am. In fact, when Need for Speed, what was it? Need for Speed Most Wanted or something, or Hot Pursuit came out. That was on the computer game, or like one of the computers, like summer camp or something. That was a hot one. Played that a lot. Alright, here we go. Big points, big points. Or like no points at all. Try again. You guys heard of Riders Republic? I think that came out like, or maybe we were doing testing, like a trial session. That game looks pretty good too. Good points. Oh yeah. That one felt smooth. The first half of it was garbage, but we got there. I'm glad we kept this thing in V10. I know the engine sounds are kind of like non-existent in this game. They all sound the same. This ain't bad. Alright, here we go. Big scores, big scores. Now, start over. Question for the chat. Who is your favorite like automotive photographer slash video producer, like cinematic editor? I've done reviews of Washness Media, Hartnett, and Dated, which Dated is like a bit of a dark horse because I think he's only got like 30K on 30K subs on YouTube. But yeah, if there's anyone that I haven't done yet, those videos are somewhat easy to do. I just kind of like record them, break down the style, but yeah, if there's something you want to have a look at, let me know. Alright, give me some angle. A bit hot. We'll take it though. 11K points already. Oh yeah, smooth though, smooth. Alright, 32K easy. Dude, there's 40K in there. I know there's 40K in there. Okay. 68K for, what is that, Mac Gaming or something? Just watch him. Alright, I think if we start with like a slide going or some speed or something. Nope, this ain't the right line. We save it. Oh, it's a better line. A little slow down with the bricks. Oh, it's done garbage though. It's done actual garbage. Alright, I recommend... There's probably a drift buildup that exists in this car, isn't it? Or, hold on, let's try this first. Can you do reverse direction? Is that a thing? Capo capo? Surely you can. Yeah. Alright, we'll put that in. Yeah, and instead of running loops, I should just be going back and forth.
You have arrived at your destination.
This is going to count, but of course it's the best run. See, it's like I can't get it to rotate and then slide. That's where the handbrake really is for, but I can't seem to get that to slide, you know? Oh, Alex Penfold for sure. Yeah, okay, Alex Penfold's stuff's insane. But you know, it's a lot of photo. It's not necessarily video. So I guess I could break down like, photo editing style and give an assessment of what I think is going on and the tone curve and all that. That sounds kind of tough. I don't know, like exactly what they're doing. There's a lot of like different methods to achieve the same photo. And if I could edit like them, then I would. So they are pretty special. Alex, yeah, Zach Burrell. I don't know if I'm saying his name right here. Very good as well. He's up in Canada, I think. Big slides. I think my favorite automotive photographer of all time, who actually recently started posting pictures again. I don't know if I can do this. Hold on. If I could share my screen. Video capture device. Add. Can I do like screen, like actual, let's call it Mac screen. Add. No. Cancel. Let's try one more thing. And if this doesn't work, display capture. There we go. Oh, hell yeah. Leave it the name. That's fine. This is gonna be Inception because you guys are gonna like see this stream behind the scenes like that. Okay, cool. Ooh, size it up. Size it up. See, that's what I'm. Oh, because this is like a 5.4K. This is like Inception. Hold on, this is gonna be super confusing. Look, there you guys are. Oh my god. This is the quality content you came for, huh? Okay. Good enough. It doesn't have to be perfect. Hey, and there I am. Well, it's a bit delayed as well. Literally, how do I... Anyway. Instagram. Let's have a peek here. Ivan Orlov. This guy's a genius. I don't know if you guys are familiar, but come on now. Like, his use of, like, balance on the photo is insane. Like, he's... All of the shadow is opened up. You know, he's pulling that all the way back. Nothing's overexposed. The colors are pretty. It just looks like it's fake. Oh, baby. Yeah, he went quiet for a while. He hadn't posted in, like, over a year. But now he's back. I mean, come on. Look at these photos. And not only the photos, but the cars he's shooting are insane. Like, why? How? But this is what I'm saying. Like, I've tried to edit like this a couple times, because look at all the detail you're getting back in this, like, tire compound here. Even in the wheel well, so you know he's bringing back all of the shadows. So there's, like, no shadows. Even behind the brakes here, this would all be just, like, dark if you left the shadows down. You can even see kind of like some of the grain. I don't know. So he's bringing the shadows back, but then he's punching in the contrast somehow. It's just super nice. I don't know how he does it. I mean, come on, right? The colors are good. Excuse me, the colors are great. Fantastic. I'd change nothing. That's so pretty. This was like my favorite set here. Jeez, alright? Oh, the car is fantastic as well. Cool stuff. Anyway, yeah, that's kind of the GOAT for me anyway. I'd like to try and edit like him at some point. Part of it's like the actual photo that you end up capturing on the spot, and you know, some of it's different camera stuff too. Like, fairly certain he shoots on Canon, which, you know, their colors are different from Sony cameras. Not saying it's impossible to make them the same, but you know, it does make a difference. They have like a specific look. Oh hell yeah! Look at that. Ooh, whole blind. Okay. See, if I could string together like an entire segment like that, we're looking real nice. Alright, let's hit this one more time. I feel like I'm getting bored. Let's get you guys to get the lead. Alright, one more, like, good one. Bring me home. Hold on. Line that up even better. Alright, here we go. Yes, sir. That ain't it. Not feeling big points on here. Bring it home with a big slide on. Over 20K? Easy. Alright. Let's go straight back to the thingy. What do they call it? The Horizon Center or something? This thing. Fast travel. Yes, please. Would you be able to critique some of my shots on Insta I found on camera? Yeah, sure. Yeah, we can do it. Let's see. Drop your Instagram handle and I'll have a look real quick on stream. Let's see. I wonder if there's drift setups for this thing. There definitely are. But it's not going to be the V10, I know that. Upgrades tuning. Fine tunes. It sounds like I'm saying fine tunes. Popularity. What do? We gotta search. Keyword drift. Yes, sir. Drift. Is there a way to choose like popularity? 5-star search only. What do we got? See, yeah, none of these are gonna be good. They're all 1 stars. Does that really not matter? Maybe it doesn't matter. But like one favorite, 2. There's no way to like sort them, is there? Shots by... Oh, wait. This is familiar. Oh, some of my older posts are on iPhone, but maybe we should start looking at the camera. Wait. Shots. Oh, for sure. Dude, wait, are you from SoCal? Yeah, man. Okay, yeah, for sure. Oh, wait, that means you were at the, Cars and Copters event. Dude, that was insane. Yeah, man, let's see. Oh, yeah, wait, if you guys want to see. Hold on, now that I know how to do this. Hello. Dude, look at that. It's like insane. Whoa, wobble. Okay, yeah, for sure, though. I'm pretty sure this is my... Well, I say my buddies, but is that... It is. It's, Ethan's car, isn't it? Yes, sir. Very nice. Yes, sir. AMG Black. I dig that. And I like the, what do you call that? Like a dual exposure kind of thing? That's pretty sweet. Let's just see here. Let's have a look before I say too much. I like that. This car is insane. It's like all carbon fiber. So you'll have to help me out here on which ones are from an iPhone and which ones are from camera. This looks like it could be... That's definitely a camera, right? It looks way too good to be on an iPhone, but iPhones have been known to be pretty impressive lately. Damn, man, you're at like literally every single event. Good stuff. Okay. So the one thing I would say, like, okay, yeah, this goes a long way. So this shot, let me just double check on the chat here, dude. Yeah, it was absolutely insane. Yeah, so like, here's a good example, I would say, of letting like the shot breathe. This is gonna sound like super superficial and all that, and actually, you do a pretty good job when you look at like just the grid itself. The car's isolated. But one thing I've kind of like veered away from recently is shooting in parking lots, just because it's kind of distracting to see a bunch of stuff in the background. Now I get like how often you're gonna look at speed tails with like paint jobs like this, like that's actually insane. So I get, you know, the ambience a little bit, and I've actually shot a bunch of video from events. I actually shot in Cars and Copters, but I haven't like edited any of the video. But I think for like the video stuff, it kind of works because it's a vibe to see everyone just like walking in front of the camera. Tells a little bit of the story and the atmosphere behind the shot. But I would say, if you can, like, try and shoot more isolated to where it's just the car here. Again, right, that's tough to do when you're at like a Cars and Coffee event, which I may actually be in the shot. Oh, I think I was like standing off back here. I have no idea. Yeah, so like this is a great example. So here you got people in the shot. You're not going to be able to avoid that, truth be told. I can't avoid it either, just when I go and shoot at like any kind of event, Cars and Coffee style. But like, you've done a really good job here of shooting just this quarter shot and nobody's in the background. So if you can try and avoid like people in the background, that's going to help a lot. It's going to help like even, so what, like one of the things I do a lot in my shots is I'm a big advocate for like going in Photoshop. Oh man, you can't even zoom. And like even just photoshopping out this little bit here, because I know my eye's going to get caught up on that. But like the more you can do that to get your eyes to go straight to whatever you want to be in focus, like the wheel of this car, it's going to go a long way for your shots. But again, right, if you're shooting at Cars and Coffee, I mean, it's going to take forever to get all this stuff out, so don't even worry about it. One of the ways you could do it a little bit better is like, depending on your camera and lens setup, you can certainly go for a like super high aperture lens, like an f1.4 or 1.8 kind of lens, and just shoot wide open all the time. It's not always the best thing to do, but it'll certainly help with like making sure everything in the background is blurry. I don't know like if you're already kind of at that point or not, but yeah, that might help as well. But otherwise, I mean, I think you're doing kind of everything that I would do. I mean, just like focusing on composition, that's kind of most important. Quick question here, because I can... Yeah, it looks like you've got a polarizer, right, based on the like reflection in that windshield. I think you do. That's another big one. You definitely need a polarizer for automotive photography. This is a great shot right here. I like that. Also a big Porsche guy, which you've got a lot of Porsches on your feet. I dig it. See, like another one right here. This is a great spot where it's just like, just the car alone. I dig that. I do dig that maiden flag. I like that. Yeah, well done. I called it out, and you focused on it in the next shot. Very nice. Yeah, I mean, I think you're doing it already. Like, that's the other thing too. Like, you'll just continue to like edit photos, and naturally, kind of like your style will emerge. But yeah, I mean, like, if you have any like specific questions, I don't know if that was like super helpful what I just said, but yeah, and if we line up at a shoot at some point in the future, definitely like don't feel shy. Hit me up if you see me walking by. I'm trying to think. This might have been. This definitely was. It's this was a while ago, right? Maybe. I'm pretty sure I know the owner of this car. If this was the same day, although they show up a lot. Damn, dude. You literally shoot everything. I think I was here for this. Back in the day when Crystal Cove and Mullen used to pop off. Shame. But yeah, I mean, I hope that was helpful. I have no idea. I mean, maybe. Yes, everything from July and present is in camera. Okay, yeah. Let's go back real quick. Like July. Yeah, I'm just trying to see here. That might be very nice though. Yeah, I mean, you're on your way. Let me ask what like camera gear you're shooting on. I'm curious to hear. We'll do some slidey stuff in the meantime. We're just gonna max this thing out too. We'll go light. Yeah, for sure. Although on the speed, okay, this is definitely better. Yeah, I mean, you know, I don't really know what more to say. I'm trying to think, like, yeah, you know, and I try not to get too involved with like people's shooting styles and editing styles and all that, just because I think like everyone sees the shot differently, and I think that's like part of the value in like you getting behind the camera as the individual and snapping that photo. I think that's really more important than like copying and pasting someone's presets or anything like that. It's just do whatever you think looks best, and you know, most oftentimes that's kind of what other people like too. Yeah, I don't know. You're doing it all right though. Just keep it going. Keep on moving. Yeah, definitely. And that'll come with time too. Like, oh my god, this thing is insane. This is actually insane. Yeah, it'll come with time though. Like, you'll start to notice like certain tips or tricks like within whatever editing suite you use. Like, I use Adobe Lightroom for everything photo related. So yeah, you'll end up with like subtle tips that you do. Like, I use gradient filters and all kinds of like brush filters on pretty much every single photo I edit. And then I take it into Photoshop and do a little bit of like further retouching there. So yeah, you'll kind of like refine your process, and you'll also notice like some of the stuff you like in your photos more often than not. So like a lot of times what I'll do is I'll like shift blues over to more like a teal color. Yeah, I mean, there's just like a bunch of stuff. Like I like to put a lot of blue in like shadows and darker parts of the image. Like works. But that's like a style choice too, and everyone's different. Like if you go look up Chazzy, I don't know if you guys know Chazzy, but Chazzy Boards and Chazzy, I think it's just Chazzy on Instagram. Like his stuff is very dreamy and kind of like vintage feeling, but it totally works. So that's the thing. It's like everyone's got their own style. Canon T7, which has been a fantastic camera to learn on. Just picked up a 50mm 1.8. Absolutely, 50mm 1.8 is like a great lens. Just done absolute wonders with shots. Yeah, so yeah, I think you're doing it right actually. So like, don't get caught up too much on the gear, but it does help. A 50mm 1.8 will make your photos look a lot better, especially if you're shooting at like a lower f-stop, maybe like f1.8 to to f2.2, 2.5 range. Yeah, you'll kind of get like that shallow depth of field stuff, which is really pleasing to look at, and then yeah, helps you shoot like darker scenarios too, so you get like a light in the camera. And then yeah, if you can at some point try and get to like full frame cameras. I know they're a little more expensive, but you get what you pay for, and it does look quite good. Dude, this is definitely a drift setup. This thing is so good. Yeah, and chassis stuff is fantastic. I really like chassis work. Chassis is a good kid. I like that kid. Dude, this is gnarly. I love this. Rocking a 50, 1.82. Yes, sir. Curious to hear what you're shooting on too. Is you use Sony, Canon, or even like the Nikon stuff? I feel like people bash on Nikon a bit too hard. I think it's still all pretty good. Bro, okay, my guy over here he's got a bit more of a finesse with the Audi guy. What he's driving. Yeah, that was the lens that I swear by too. It was like a 50mm 1.8. That was like the first OG lens that I thought like you should definitely get. And it's probably the first lens that you should probably buy because it's so versatile. You kind of like everything works with it, and it looks super professional. So you can start like charging money for your shoots and all that. But more recently, I've gotten into the 35mm. That's a beast of a lens from Sigma. I've got like my camera does like a crop function too, so I can like punch in, which turns it into like a 50mm equivalent or 55mm equivalent, which is super convenient. It's like two lenses in one. I'll probably make a video on that sometime. But yeah, 35 is probably my favorite lens as of now. 50mm is amazing though. Do you have this? Made a big mistake choosing a camera. I don't want to talk about that. Oh, no. What camera did you pick? I'm sure no camera is really like a bad call. Even like an iPhone camera. I'm not even joking. Like, if you use a modern iPhone today, you could do pretty well. Even if you shoot on like the like telephoto 2x lens, honestly, it comes out pretty good. And if you can like lightly edit it and lightly mobile, the shots come out totally decent. I also want to do a video on that, like a full photo shoot with an iPhone and a full cinematic video with only iPhone. I think would be like a really cool test of my abilities. I would probably not necessarily cheat, but I would, I'd get like a little polarizer filter for it. I would probably buy an app that's a couple bucks just so I can like set shutter speed and all that. And maybe a gimbal. Dude, drift setups on cars make it a lot easier. My God. Look at that. Look at the car control now. Sorry, I gotta focus for a second. Wait. Use the guardrail for a bit. This thing is insane. Would love to get a 50. Oh yeah, for sure. I know lenses are expensive too, but if you really do view it as like an investment, like if you really enjoy photography and this is like all you do every weekend, spend a little bit of money and just make your life a little bit easier. And then you can like also charge people for that work now. You got the quality gear, you can like charge a premium for it. And if you don't end up using the lens long term, you can sell it. Like I guarantee you that all of the lenses that I have right now in my camera bag, I could sell for the exact same amount that I bought them for. And that's the nice thing too. Like if you get a Canon mounts, those don't change. Sony mounts haven't changed in like ages. The lens will always have value. Unless you drop it or scratch it or something. But it's not too big a deal. All right, wait. I kind of want to go back to the other drift spot. I'm curious what a drift tune can do for your points. Where were we? That was like down here, right? Wait, I don't remember. Thought I had to go like up and over. No, not this way. I think it's this little circuit thing right here, right? Somewhere in here, I'll figure it out. I can't fast travel anywhere though. Alright, good enough. Let's see.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Boy. third gear and it's spinning. But that's the point. I think in like Forza drift game, or see Forza drift game, Horizon 4. In order to drift a car well, you just need third gear to rev from a standstill and like spin the wheels, but be tall enough to get you up to like decent speeds. That's all it's doing here. You can drive this car exclusively in third gear if you wanted to. And this is the part in Forza where you just like say, alright, well that clearly didn't work, but usually you just piss off on the roads. Hey, the guy that was following me also crashed. Yeah. Well. Yeah, see, that's what I'm saying. If you shot that on an iPhone, one, kudos, that's very impressive. And two, like, it's just a testament to how far you can push an iPhone before people even realize it's an iPhone. Like, I thought those shots were, they could have been on a like professional camera. You wouldn't be able to tell the difference. That's what I'm saying. Like, they're so good these days. iPhone specifically. I mean, I haven't really shot on anything other than iPhones. It's usually no Samsung stuff for me. But, yeah, phones for sure. Really long way. And then I think, yeah, see, that's the other thing too, is like even more important than the camera you shoot on, it really is about like composition and like framing the car, making sure it's like the only subject in the frame, so your eyes aren't getting distracted and all that. You just like, there's balance to the image. And then even, so it's all about contrast in my opinion. You want to have contrast between like the background and the car you're shooting, so the car stands out. You want to have like contrast in the colors. You want to have contrast in the light and dark parts of the image. It's like contrast. That's probably the biggest thing. Yes. All right, for sure. We're gonna smash that. Okay, no problem. It's a rough start. It's a real rough start. My car's a bit messy. All right, how do I just start over? See, there we are. We needed that kind of car control all along. Look at this. Dude, he's flicking it. Alright, let's start over. Oh, still in fourth gear. Bro, this is a testament to the drift setups, dude. Oh my, it's so much easier. Alright, clearly we haven't smashed it, but that's the way. That's definitely the way. Alright, let's go. Too fast. Way too fast. Alright. Let's try again. Oh, it's a good start, but able to cook it. Definitely. 21,000 points off the first turn. I dig that. Way back. Should I have... Yep. Alright, this is not the one. Man, I just need to start over. Yeah, and one thing I will say as well on the photography end, I struggle creatively from time to time. You get in these ruts where it's just like everyone's work is so good. Oh really? You can go now. Everyone's work is so good, and I'm just kind of like haven't been shooting lately, so I got nothing good to post, and then kind of like get yourself in that cycle. But you just gotta do it. Do it for the sake of enjoying it. I got a little bit caught up in the whole like trying to build an Instagram account and slave to the numbers and all that. But really, you just gotta be doing automotive photography because you like it, not because you're trying to go viral and all that. It's fun when you do go viral, but let that just be like the byproduct of it. Because I can personally tell you, it's a lot more fun when you got like friends around and you're doing it for this like social atmosphere like that. Dude, this thing spins tires. Alright, here we go. Here we don't go. There, I mean, we went. Oh, really? Alrighty. Alright, we got 40k in here. Once we hit 40k, we are going to switch over to Forza Horizon 5. I just want to try it out. There's gonna be like an intro thing, isn't there? Trying to intro. I'm just trying to drift cars, you know what I'm saying? This ain't it. Dude, there's 40k here. I can.
You have arrived at your destination.
Yeah, I feel you there too. On the transport thing. Are you? I don't know. Is that KWFO? I mean, it would make sense if you guys knew each other, because I feel like most from Southern California. Anyway, you guys know each other. That's fine. Alright, I can't slide this thing. Get a good time.
You have arrived at your destination.
So sad. Alright, let's try it reverse. Ah! Damn it. Oh wait, this still counts. Got it.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright, let's focus up for a second. If I go quiet, that's why. Third gear. I mean, literally spin the tires in third gear. Yeah, still off. But I'm saying, you know, it's all about speed. No, it's not even about speed. You can go slow, it's just throttle management. Look at that. Throttle and angle.
You have arrived
There we
at
go.
your destination.
Alright. Hey, I like that though. I like that in the chat. Uniting people. That's what I do out here. Come on now. Way too much credit for that. No, it's funny though. If you guys are both local to SoCal, definitely like next time we're at a car meet, hit me up. And it's always fun to like walk the line and see what's in the lot. Talk cameras, talk cars, good stuff. I'll be at South OC Cars and Coffee tomorrow morning for a little bit.
You have arrived at your
You guys are
destination.
going to that. Yeah, well, and on the other thing, like, you know, not being able to drive places, like, I totally feel that. I mean, if you can, if any of your family that does drive is into car stuff, you can definitely hit them up. Or, like, I've got a buddy who still doesn't drive, but somehow goes to, like, every car event. Oh, fuck. I mean, fudge. Shoot. I don't know if you're allowed to swear on stream. But he just like hitches rides left and right. It's really impressive, actually. That's straight off. Like, totally ruined my streak there. Okay.
You have arrived at your destination.
I gotta also, for some reason, I decided to put my, what is that, like your left stick button press as the photo mode. So every time I mash the stick, I go into photo mode. It doesn't really work. Bit much on the game. Oh, yes now. Okay. Alright, that was a 33, 32 point something. We can hit 40. Let's hit 40 right now. This isn't even counting. $40K, and then we're playing Forza Horizon 5. Oh, for sure, dude. The PFS meet was insane too. Lamb Newport, sometimes. Yeah. See, yeah, that's the other thing too. Like, it's funny you say that because it does happen where I'll be doing my thing with my camera out or whatever, and people just like hit you up. They're like, "Yo, what's up?" It's like, nothing. So if I kind of go in like my zone for a sec to get a shot, like that's not me like disrespecting you. I see a shot and I gotta get it. Like that's a common photography thing.
You have arrived at your destination.
But odds are I'm bouncing right back after I line up a shot. But yeah, definitely just hit me up. That is somewhat into cars. Okay, yeah. I mean, that's pretty much like the cadence my dad would go to. He doesn't like to go to Cars and Coffee or anything like that. I mean, he does, but only so much.
You have arrived at your destination.
Alright. New rule, because it's getting dark into YouTube. 40k or 3 attempts, whichever comes first. If you don't hit 40k before 3 attempts, we're going straight over Horizon 5, because I can't keep doing this. I mean, I could keep doing this, let's be honest, but I kind of want to see what Forza Horizon 5 is all about. Oh, that one could have been, but I went way too deep. There it is. There it is. Let's go. Let's go. 40. What was that? 43 or 46? I didn't see it. Not bad though. Oh, and 3 stars. I'll take it. I can totally get over 50. Nah, we'll call it quits there. The 2 F40s showing up in an FD. Yeah, it's pretty insane. Honestly, I forgot everything that showed up in that meet. I only like barely edited something together in my little like montage-y thing. Well, this is cool. It's the first time I'm ever loading into this game. I've watched maybe 5 videos about this game starting up. Also, is this still going or did it roll into something else? Oh, wow. I found it's a full playthrough. Nice. What else is there? Need for Speed. Wow. Hey, it's me. Well, I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah. Anyway, that's awkward. I'll just let that play in the background. I don't care. You're too early. Well, you know, okay, yeah, fair enough. So I figured this would actually happen. I think it's November 9th that I'm allowed to start playing through Game Pass. Yeah, I think it's the 9th. We could try again, but I don't think it's gonna work. But at least I got it for free. That's kind of nice. Yeah, alright. So we're not going to be able to play. Do we want to do a little bit more? What is it? It's already 11:21. Jesus. What else do I have? Let's do one race. I'll do a race. Back to Horizon 4. Oh, do I have to load the game again? Yeah. Might not be worth it. PFS was sick. It was so sick. Also, yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear this. Oh, this is probably super annoying now that I realize this is like... Okay. Wait. You were filming the Yellow Centenario with HREs, the Cars and Copter. I totally walked into your shot on accident. Again, totally don't worry. In fact, on those, like, when there's a lot of people at a car event and I bother to take the video camera out to, like, record anything, I'm doing it intentionally to get people in the shot. Like, I like when people walk across the frame, but the focus stays locked on the car, so it's kind of like revealing the car. Yeah, it's kind of nice. So, again, in fact, if you do notice that you're doing that again in the future, keep walking. It'll make the shot that much better. But yeah, I mean, yeah, and that's a tough one too, because like anything that you shoot at an event like that is just gonna have tons of people. Which, by the way, when was that event? That was like maybe a month ago. Maybe not a month ago. It was a while ago. Nice. Yeah, haven't edited a single frame. It'll be a while. Yo, welcome to the stream. So we were gonna do Forza Horizon 5 because I thought I could play it tonight because I was able to download it through Game Pass, but apparently I think it's the 9th that I'm able to start playing it. So we tried, but we're jumping back into Horizon 4. I'm from Southern California, just answering the most recent chat question out there. Mainly, I do a lot of like automotive photography kind of stuff, so I appreciate you dropping by. This is a bit different for me to film any kind of like live stream. Well, any kind of live stream. That's different for me as well. I did one TikTok live like 3 months ago or something. Um, but yeah, a lot of automotive photography, cinematography, tutorials, that kind of thing. But we're live streaming video games tonight because I figure why not. But welcome, welcome. It's nice to have you in the chat. I don't know. It feels weird saying that. Yeah, Forza Horizon 4. We were just doing a little bit of drifting. I have no idea what I'm doing in the game, honestly. That's all. Like, see, I'm not a big should stream on Twitch, and that's not okay. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I feel like everything I have is on YouTube. Also, I was actually going to stream on Twitch for this one specifically, but I don't know. Like somehow I'm signed in through my OBS software to YouTube or something. I don't know. So I wasn't able to like. It just was simpler to go straight to YouTube. But maybe we'll try Twitch. I have no reservation there. We can try Twitch. Let's do one of the playlist things. Cars and Copters was next to impossible to shoot. Super packed, yeah. Yeah, and it really was like, get your Instagram stories, and that's about all you can get. Can only imagine. Yeah. Luckily, I had one of my buddies there who was able to, like, block people off. Oh, yeah, super. Yeah, I should have gotten there way earlier. I ended up, like, biking on an electric bike. That was one of my buddies. But, yeah, we had a nice night the night before. Woke up a bit late. But, yeah, I mean, if you were able to get there early or stay late, that was definitely the move. Yeah, because it'd be a lot clearer. Let's do, I mean, none of these look like a ton of fun. I don't want to just do PR stunts, but we can try it. Sure, let's do this one. I don't know. We need a fast car, though. It's always an excuse to get out one of the super fast accelerating stuff. Yeah. Alright, so let's do some stunts then. I don't know. Yeah, back to my original point. Man, I'm like a tangent machine. All I do is just get lost in thought. Anyway, yeah, no, I don't know what you normally supposed to do in Forza games. I just show up, buy a new car every time I hop on, and just like swing it around. Try some random stuff. What do we want to do? What's like super, super fast? Boy. Koenig Zeg stuff's fast. What do I know that accelerates super hard, though? I don't know. This thing is like a cheat, but it's like not great. Ooh, we could do some drifting a little later, you know what I'm saying? Zonda. No. This thing's super quick. I don't like the fact that it has a wing on it, but it, I don't know, it was like the fastest tune I was able to download, so we went for it. Let's drive. Dang it, I hit the wrong button. I like merged A and B at the same time. Got it wrong. Bummer. Let's see. Oh, I also have no sound. There we go. Yeah, this thing doesn't make noise, but it's super quick. Oh, wait, we're gonna go right. Yeah, and back to the other question as well. Yes, Southern California. Curious to hear where you're from. But, yeah, Orange County, Southern California area. Okay, the only thing is this car doesn't really do anything. But holy so fast. Look at that. 200 miles an hour, just like that. Oh, and it's gone. And I'm in the water. I mean, come on. This game is gorgeous. In fact, because I think Forza Horizon 5 was kind of built with, like, last gen in mind. So Xbox One and PS4, although it's Xbox only. Nice. It'll be interesting to see how good that game looks when it's built specifically for, like, whatever the new Xbox is, what is it, Series X or something? I don't keep up with it very well. But yeah, like, look at this 360 entrance. Nope, didn't work. Jeez. You know, it's annoying, like, playing when you miss your
In
exit or
200
something.
yards, turn left.
I can only imagine how
Turn
much
left.
more annoying it is watching me fail. Oh. Also, stream mode, I forgot about that. Oh, Northeast LA, right on. I was up in LA for the Don Toliver concert not long ago. What was that, last weekend? I think it was last weekend. Halloween. Northeast LA. Well, that's cool. Do you go to like Malibu Cars and Coffee? What is that? Malibu Country Club often? I've actually never been to Malibu Country Club. I hate to say it. I've meant to go a couple of times, but never made it. Seems like such a long drive, and I don't know if it's as good anymore. I feel like COVID really did a number on the car events.
In 400 yards, turn left.
Let's see.
Turn
Wait.
left.
Wait, let it spin around. No. I don't know why this car has gears, by the way. Shout out to the Remac party from Car Week. Oh, Car Week's another one. So I filmed some like vlog stuff for that too. Which, if you guys are saying you enjoy the vlogs, I mean that's maybe like value enough for me to cut it together and post it. We'll see how much time I've got, but I did film some stuff for that, and I also took a lot of photos, but I haven't edited hardly any of them. I've edited like 2 cars worth. Where am I going? Maybe I have to go all the way around. See, in this area you get like impatient, you just go straight through like forest and stuff. Oh, and then that happens. Yeah, mostly Malibu Country Mart in some places. Oh, Beverly Hills. See, I would imagine that's pretty good. With all the wealth in Beverly Hills / Malibu area, it's got to be like another version of Crystal Cove, right?
Turn left.
Yeah. Incredible decline. Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, it's like ticketing, right? Like, if you get out of your car, they'll ticket you because you're just parked in that parking lot. Yeah, that's what it is. No front plate ticket. Oh, okay, well, I'm not going then. I'm not putting a front plate on my car. It just doesn't belong there.
In 400 yards,
Oh boy.
turn sharp right.
Well, that didn't end well. Yeah, never been... Oh, how do you... I can't get off this rock. Is there a way to reset my car? How do I do that? Oh, yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, I never made it up there. I'll probably go at some point. Maybe I'll, like, go... I don't know. I have some people that live out that way that I've been meaning to do a drive with, so maybe we'll just make that the day where we'll go check it out and then go drive up, like, in the canyons or something. That would be fun. But it's like a longer day. Like, if I go to Crystal Cove, I could be back before 10 o'clock and still see a bunch of stuff. If I go to Malibu, it's like a couple hours of driving. It's just such a Southern California thing to say, like the LA thing. I don't want to sit in traffic, but it's true. Alright, let's check this out. Oh my. See, this is why, you know... Alright. Which I think I was saying also, I like summer the best, but this does look pretty good too. It's just like the shadowing in this game. Everything, it's just so dynamic. Okay. You know what? I didn't like the wing end there anyway. I was going to reset my car though. No, yeah, sweet. Wingless. Really? So what do I do? How do I get off this? Isn't there... Oh, okay. I'm stuck. I'm actually stuck. Is there a way to reset my car? How do I do that? I'm just hitting buttons now for the sake of hitting buttons. How do I reset my car? This is pathetic. Oh, nice car. Nice car. Yeah, but I'm stuck. Hey, there we go. There's definitely a button you can press, but I don't know if I've got it set up. Anyway, so this is the jump, which means we're gonna want to run up like this way. How far do we have to go?
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Super nice vibe in Malibu. Oh, dude, I want to shoot in Malibu too. Look up in the, what is it, like the, I forget what they called. The, like the canyons right above Malibu. I forget what they're called. Yeah. I forget what the canyons are called. It's like the Santa Monica Mountains or something. I don't know if that's right. Oscar Baque. I don't know if I'm pronouncing his name right. Shoots some stuff up there every once in a while, and it just looks insane. Get the turn. Full power. Full. No. Yeah, South OC. South OC is like hit or miss. I've seen it. It's been very good lately, but watch as I'll show up tomorrow and it won't be very good. Oh, that was not a very far jump. Yeah, South OC. I mean, it's good just because of the size of it, and there's some pretty impressive stuff that shows up. But it's not my favorite. Crystal Cove is really my favorite. I really miss it. It sucks. It's been over a year since that's been done. Alright, how we doing this? Full power next gear. Alright, that was better, but 555. We're not gonna get 600 out of this guy. Yeah, and that's really, like, again, like going back to like taking car photos in like random parking lots. Like Malibu, I think would be a really good spot to take photos of cars. That's where Crystal Cove is super good as well. Just like the parking lot itself is really pretty. Did I get 3 stars on this thing or not? I feel like I didn't do the achievement. I don't know. What does it say? What are you doing? Seasonal objectives. So 574. Oh, we could do that. It's like 20 meters further. I reckon we got it on the approach right here. Check this out. And we're gonna go off-road a bit. Sure. That's exactly what we're supposed to do when we remake. Alright. Nope, rocks everywhere. Okay, we'll go back on the road. Gear. And punch it, punch it, punch it. Full speed, full speed, full speed. Nope. That's really annoying. Can I get to... Oh, for sure. For sure. Yeah, 581, we'll take it. Why did that fail? We'll definitely hit it. Yeah, so I was at Crystal Cove last weekend just because I was like in the area and figured I'd drop by. Surely. Nice. Yeah, no, it shut down formally, I think, because the people, like the shop owners, were complaining that it was too noisy and they didn't like all the people there. Like, I can only imagine the Starbucks in that shopping center was doing insane business, but I guess, I don't know, they didn't like all the noise, the revving and all that. But again, like, is it really such a bad thing when LaFerraris are just revving to 9,000 RPM? Like, does that really bother anyone? But anyway, yeah, I think they were just kind of like fed up with it, so they officially closed it down. It was getting pretty policed at the end, and then I think with COVID, they just sort of like canceled it altogether. So that's what I think happened. Yeah, it's really unfortunate because that was super easy and like almost everything would show up there. As far as owners showing up still on the weekends, yeah, it does happen. Like they'll go grab coffee or whatever. It's like definitely a nice spot to chill, but definitely not in the numbers that it was before. What are we gonna get? Oh, hey, that's appropriate considering a new Bronco just came out not long ago. I'll take a Bronco. I didn't have one of those before. Let's also do a super wheel spin so while we're here. But yeah, super unfortunate that Crystal is no longer a thing. Really? 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 I wanted the M5 though. That would have been nice. Alright, well, that was a waste. Let's do a couple others. What else was there? At least like the speed camera stuff should be easy with the Rimac. Take a photo of any Nissan in front of the, what is that, Bamberg? I don't know, the castle thing though. We could do that. We'll do that in a sec. Is that a super wheel spin as well? Alright, we'll have 3 of them. Let's just do all 3 of these real quick. Sure, take me here. Oh, not there. That's the one. 182 miles an hour. Easy. Easy money. Let's get it. Yeah. Oh, I hate the rocks. The rocks are so annoying. Alright, I think this is going to be... we were going to transition to Forza Horizon 5, but it looks like that'll be a couple days out. We will... I'm gonna gather these 3 super wheel spins just for the sake of it, and we'll end on some wheel spins. I think that's a fine idea. I like the wheel spins. I used to watch those, like, what was his name? Don J1 Son or something? I think he still makes videos. I've seen some of them recently, but...
Turn left.
That's fine. He used to do, like, mega pack openings or whatever. Like, he would spin the super wheel spin tickets. Crazy. Oh, okay. Man's just said. Why? Another question, because I'm kind of curious too. So, like, you guys gave some pretty good suggestions for, like, professional photographers that are, like, internationally known, but I'm curious to hear locally, like, who do you think the better SoCal shooters are? Like, I think RMG Autos... He's very opinionated, but he's got some very good photos. They're like minimally edited to I think a way where it's like classy. It's nice shots. Who else is good around? There's like some bigger names.
Turn left.
Wait. Left.
200 yards. Turn right.
I mean, I feel like it's a pretty mixed bag.
Turn right.
With a lot of kids. There's just like a lot of people who are really good. Yeah, Josh Leaps.
Turn sharp left.
Yeah, it's funny actually. So Josh Leaps, like, when I first got into the photography thing, and I still remember this too, because it wasn't really that long ago, but like, I was there with my little account. I had maybe like 50 followers or something, and I was looking at all the people to follow, like who's like the main photography people in the area. And Josh Leaps was definitely one of the kids I came across early on. So I didn't realize some of these kids have like 50K, 60K, over 100K followers in the photography world. I just thought that was unheard of. So when I came across his account, I think he had like 14,000 followers or something. I was like, okay, yeah, this is the kid to beat. If I want to like set my marks on someone, I gotta get as big as this kid, take as good of photos as him, and all that. And yeah, kind of like get in the scene. And like, yes, touched on this a little bit earlier, but it was like, I kind of lost sight of the whole like chasing clout hype thing. So now I'm kind of just down for like get good photos of stuff that I like. But either way, where I'm going with the story is like he was the guy to beat. I don't know, actually, I was kind of not where going anywhere with it. Dude, that was so easy to beat. Look at that, 218 miles an hour. Man, I'm done. Yeah, what's the next one? But yeah, his stuff's good for sure. Yeah, the double exposure stuff, I think that's a vibe if it's done correctly. Like if you do it with like more of like a like the vintage Polaroid kind of feel where it's like grainy and intentionally, I feel like it could look good. Or I don't know. It's a very intentional like effect to pull off. But yeah, he's definitely one of the prominent guys in the SoCal scene. But he's like legit though. Like he'll like chase stuff like every single weekend whenever there's an event. He's just on it. And I, as much as I enjoy the car community and photography and all that, it's just not in my DNA to go chase things for 8 hours on a Saturday, which I'm not, not knocking it at all. It's just like
safe to do so.
To each their own, I guess. Yeah, I can definitely review some of your photos. Drop your Instagram at. Was that already done? Might have been done early. Oh yeah, for sure. Wait, is your YouTube thing the same as your Instagram handle? Let's take a peek. We can check. KWFO. It does not look like it. Drop your handle in the chat, and we'll definitely have a little detour and check out some photos. I like that. You know, I should just do like a photo review Friday or something. You know, like you guys send them in, I could take a look at them. You could send like the raw stuff too, and maybe I could like edit them as well. I don't know if anyone would find any value in that. Photo review Friday, because I was gonna do like a series. I posted one of them online. It was like top Instagram post of the week. I was gonna break down like 5 photos each week, but
in 400 yards,
it's not like that's too much work. But it's just not it's not all that interesting to watch me take look at 5 photos or whatever.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
All right, you sent a link. All right, yeah, sweet. Yeah, cool. Let's have a look. Well, let me get to the. Oh, is it this thing? This is it. Okay, we're here. M Cars LA. Let's take a peek. M Cars LA. Oh, fat fingers. Underscore. Here we are. Oh yeah, hell yeah, man. Oh man. So I feel like this is definitely. Oh, hold on. Let's try the this thing as well. Look, we got the Inception going. Look, I just find that so fascinating. Look how the wobbly. Anyway, okay. So first, you guys are both doing this, but I absolutely dig. What is this? Oh God, don't help me with the name. Wow, total brain fart. It's probably in the name. Beverly Hills. What are they? Oh yeah, O'Gara. Duh, it's in the license plate there. Easy. Yeah, every time I get a chance up in LA, I stop by if they're open. Their inventory in that lot is insane. Damn, dude, I like these a lot. Yeah, for sure. Super cool. Yeah, so I mean, like, yeah, I mean, you're doing all the good stuff. Like, I really don't have much to critique at all. You know, subject isolation I think is great. If you're shooting through stuff or, yeah, like here, for example, I like this kind of shots, and like both of you guys are doing this, where, you know, the exhaust is definitely in focus, but you're shooting through the wing up right here. I think that adds a little bit of like dynamics to the shot, which is great. Subtle things like this is what I do pretty much religiously with all my shots. Is like, in order to pull more focus to like this fender / wheel area here, you could do a little gradient mask, where you literally just all you have to do is drop the exposure, drag the mask in from the bottom. I usually go to like wherever the street ends, so like usually the gradient mask is like 3 parallel lines with the little handle in the middle. Go for the first line would probably end up here, the middle line somewhere in the middle, and the bottom line at the bottom of the image, and just do like drop the exposure by whatever feels right. You'll be able to tell just by looking at it, so that all this bottom area will be darker, and it'll kind of like fade up to yeah, like the wheel here. And then if the wheel, like, because you know, if you put the gradient mask here and it draws a line through like part of the car that you want to still be bright, you basically just like with that mask selected, you'll go over to, in fact, I can just show you. Since we have the ability, I got a new computer as well. Oh, by the way, yeah, I didn't realize my, can you guys see that? Yeah, you probably could. I was going to film a video with my desktop, so I figured I'd do this as a meme with the background, but use default catalog, let's choose one, whatever one, yeah, sure. Anyway, so yeah, I had some memes in the background. I thought that would be funny. Either that or I just like super weird. Let's see if we just grab any of these shots. Again, another set of photos here that I haven't edited. Taking the time to edit. It's just gonna be so long. I thought I had a rear shot of the car. Yeah, this one here. So this is one of the ones I actually did edit. But either way, like if we go over to the gradient filters here, you see I use a lot of filters, but this is kind of like a main one. So all I've done here is just drop the exposure. And if you see, like, let me just deselect it. How do I? If you turn the filters on and off, like you can see what that does to the image. It pulls your eyes towards the center of like the car itself. Yeah, and I feel like it just helps to pull out that like focus a little bit better. And then this one, see, so it would, like, I guess, get part of the car with the filter as well. So if you highlight it, or if I think it's just, what is it, I? No, O, that's the one. Then you come up here with the brush. I would probably not even teach you guys anything new here, but then, yeah, hold your Option key and just, like, drag out the part of the car that you don't want to be, I guess, dropped exposure-wise. And then let go, press done. And there you go. You see a little bit more of the bumper. So that's like a easy way of doing that. Let's go back to your photos. Wait. In fact, let's go back to the chat. What, PDK? Yeah, let's go. Yeah, no worries. The rear shot is so nice. Yeah, I haven't edited them, though, by the way. I mean, it's just like a light edit, but yeah, anyway. Let's see, what else? I mean, I like the contrast, too. Like, there's something to be said about that. I like the framing here. It's, yeah, I mean, it's kind of cool that you isolated the 4GT there and you're shooting through some random stuff. I like that. Let's see. Ooh. Any kind of race car, I have a sweet spot for, but if it's a GT2 RS, I'll go even harder. Yeah, no, these are great. You got the, like, subject isolation in there. Super cool. See, this is where, like, I get to the point where it's like, I'm not really even teaching anything new here. I think you guys are doing awesome. Like, this is a really tough shot to get. Getting the car in focus as you're panning, as it's driving off the lot. I'm sure in this moment you were thinking, like, this thing's moving away faster. Like, you got to get the moment, obviously, right? The car's leaving. So you got to just cram your fingers on whatever shutter button you can get and spray and pray. No, and I think you've done awesome here. Pretty cool shots. This is insane. You nailed that. Very cool. Oh yeah, this is at Flight, is it? Yeah, Tustin Flight Club or whatever. Flight Way. Damn, that's actually a super hard shot. How the hell did you get that? It was like coming into the parking lot. Yeah, so, you know, I would just continue to do what you're doing. Like, that's the thing too. You'll continue to play with the gear. You'll experiment with something a little different. Maybe you'll change up the editing style in Lightroom. You'll try darker edits, lighter edits. You'll move sliders around a different way. You'll break into the tone curve at some point. You know, you kind of like switch colors up here. This kind of like dramatically affects the image. So you kind of like figure out how to balance that. I'm still learning that myself. Bit of a colorblind individual, so that's tough. Split toning is also fun to play with, although it's kind of like a hard effect to achieve anyway. There's just a bunch of stuff you can do to the image to make it really pop. But yeah, I mean, again, I think you guys are doing it like super solid. I don't know if I have like any concrete suggestions for you. Yeah, other than just keep doing it. I think the like an easy way to make your feed like clean up real quick is either one, post in sets of 3, which I did a while back, which I soon ditched because I thought it was kind of limiting. So this is like where I started. And even like if I look back at my other stuff, like this is way back to like the beginning when I started. This is like over a year ago, right? But like this shot here, I think I posted the before and after, but like trying to get people out of the background. This is before I knew what color was, so they just look really weird. Yeah, everyone in the background looks super weird. Look, it's Dylan. That's funny. It's like everybody. But yeah, try and like pick your shots intentionally so that there's like nothing in the background. And in fact, I think I have, well, before I move on to my part, like trying to just like pick shots where the car is definitely in focus, but people are like not being drawn to with the eyeball kind of thing. So that was kind of like an emphasis early on. Pick shots that don't have distracting things in them. And then if I have the before and after, yeah, this thing. I don't know if I can view them on here. Can I view it? It's not working. Oh, there we go. Yeah, this exact shot. So like doing obviously a lot of Photoshop. It takes forever and it's probably not even worth it. But here I think it was worth it. It definitely cleared out the shot to the point where these were no longer distractions. Yeah, and then like towards this later stuff, now it's just like very specific. If you're doing a shoot, it's just all things that car in focus and nothing else. And try and just do that intentionally to where you're just taking photos of the car and nothing else. I got my buddy here in the background, which thought about editing him out, but figured it kind of added to the vibe of the shoot. Yeah, and really just like focus on subject isolation. Here I'm reviewing my own photos, which I feel kind of guilty for, but yeah, hopefully that helps. I would say just like oh, you guys, oh, nuts. I just realized that whole time I was talking. That's really unfortunate. You guys got to let me know. Although I don't have like any live chat thing going. Anyway, let me just sum up real quick because you already heard it already. But yeah, it's just like specific shots where it's just only the car in focus and nothing else. When I was showing the before and after, this is what I was showing. Wait for this to load. Dude, my Wi-Fi is just on another level. It's just way off. But yeah, editing people out of the background if you don't want distractions in there. That took way longer than it should have, but I think it worked. Yeah, and if we go way back to the beginning. So like this is when you start doing like private shoots where you're just like only you in the car. You can definitely make your feed clean up a bit, which I think goes a long way. But even when you're shooting like cars and coffee stuff, try your best to just like time your shoots where nobody else is in frame. And if they are, they're just kind of like way out of the way so that the car is obviously in focus and nothing else. And then, yeah, try and like shoot through bushes and stuff to where, you know, what you want is in focus and what you don't want is kind of out of the way. Anyway, get back to the stream here. Yeah. That deep red pista set. Oh yeah, appreciate it. Yeah, that car was like, that was a random one. We were actually trying to get into the Ferrari event, which if you know people, it's very easy to do. If you don't, like we were struggling to just like make up reasons why we belonged there. Do the speed trap thing real quick. But that spec, that car was just like sitting there all alone. Great opportunity to take some photos. And I'm a big fan of that color red. I forget what it's called. Oh, you guys can't see the gameplay anymore. I gotta remember to turn that back and forth. Hold on, I have it linked here. But that's probably my new favorite Ferrari paint color. Or I guess paint color of any kind. What color is it? Rosso Magma. Yeah, delicious. Absolutely gorgeous paint color. Okay, back to this, because I know you guys are probably bored. I'm losing my mind as well. When it comes to private shoots, did you start shooting cars for free or build a portfolio? So the first couple is kind of an interesting one. Like if there was a cars and coffee event, I would just say to like owners in the lot, like, hey, I do automotive photography, just starting out. But I'd be happy to shoot your car if you're interested. And it could be as easy as like linking up with them after that event. So if they have nowhere to be immediately after the or after the cars and coffee event, then you can kind of just like, you know, post them up on a random parking lot where there's like nothing distracting in the background. Just like snap a couple photos for free and just like send them over, because it's good practice for you, and it's, you know, it's good for them, you know, because they have stuff to post, and usually they like getting photos of their cars even if it's free. And then the first couple of shoots I was doing were pretty cheap. I was probably undervaluing my time and work, but I would be happy to shoot any car anyway. But I was doing like $50 shoots where you just show up, shoot for a couple hours. I mean, that's who I am. Like, it's hard for me to walk away from a photo shoot. And then, yeah, kind of once done, I would send them like well over 50 to 100 photos, which was, again, way wasted my time. But I was having so much fun. It didn't really matter. But yeah, like start with a couple free shoots here and there if you've got some friends or something that have cool cars that you can shoot, or people you know. Or try and tag along with someone else on their shoot, help them out, and then, yeah, it's kind of like a good place to start. And then, yeah, as you kind of like develop the skills, people see value in you, and you'll kind of like naturally start booking shoots as well. I don't do it as a oh my gosh, a profession. I don't do it as a profession. I don't think it can pay the bills quite yet. Maybe I can make that transition. It actually would be very cool to make that transition, but for the time being, I'm doing it as like a side hustle. Yeah, I don't know if that kind of answers the question, but, and it helps as like you get to know people too. Like I've gotten to know some people in the like automotive world now, to where like they're owners of some pretty cool cars, and as a result, yeah, you just like line up any given Saturday, take some photos. So yeah, hopefully that answers your question. Kind of long-winded, but yeah. I guess I kind of like started for free. Shoot for free. And it was kind of interesting. Like, if you go to enough Cars and Coffee events, you can build out a portfolio with just that alone. And then, yeah, if you just show that to whoever you want to shoot with and say, well, hey, I could do a shoot for $50 if you're interested. Yeah, a lot of people would be interested in that. All right, we're going to take a photo with a Nissan. And when I say Nissan, I mean like a pretty freaking legit GTR. Where's the photo location, though? We would like to go... This is the last thing. What time is it? Oh, shoot. It's midnight. All right, this will be the last thing we do, and this one will be pretty quick. Where's the castle? Isn't it like way over here? On the beach thing, right? Yeah. $10 million. You know, that's the other thing, too. They put houses in this game. No idea why. I'm a car guy. I got one house in this game. That's all I need. I think you get, like, perks with it, right? Oh, this thing's ready to slide. It's not fast at all. It's ready to go sideways. In fact, I can't go anything but sideways. Why did I get in this car now? I could have fast traveled or something. I want a GTR so bad. Too much angle. So you can kind of correct it. See what? So I was in fourth gear. I hit the downshift button once. It went to first gear. And then reverse, which is not helpful. Right, is it going to be easier to drive on the roads? A little bit. Nope. By a little bit, I mean like hardly. Totally helps. Thanks so much for answering all the questions. Yeah, I appreciate it. I mean, thanks for asking questions, for one. That helps keep this a little more entertaining, not only for you, but for me. Yeah, I'm always happy to help too. That's like another thing. Like, I feel like
take the third exit.
Like some people in the photography world are a little protective about how to edit stuff or like where they end up shooting and all that. So I kind of get, because that's like part of your competitive advantage, which makes your shots better. But also, like, I don't get it. I feel like you get more value out of helping people because they'll end up helping you in the long run, and then also like it doesn't hurt to be nice. It's like an easy thing to do. And that other thing too is like I was totally in your shoes like a year ago, or a year and a half ago, where I had no idea what I was doing. You just kind of like reach out to other people who are doing what you want to do, land shoots and all that. And you get answers to the questions. This is harder than I thought. Like, when I look at like actual streamers, they're actually really impressive when it comes to looking at the chat, answering questions, and playing the video game at the same time. It's not easy, and I've got like hardly any questions rolling through. I'm grateful for the questions I've got, but they make it easy, is what I'm trying to say. Like, I can't even keep focused.
In 400 yards, turn sharp left. Turn sharp left.
Yeah, for sure. And I would say, like, surround yourself with people that are like-minded. There's always going to be people that are, like, annoying,
200 yards.
reserved with all that info, but, like, I found a good group of friends that, like, if something's going on, they'll, like, reach out and say, hey, we're doing this thing if you're interested in joining or whatever. So, yeah, surround yourself with the right people. Alright, is this good enough? I want to go to, like, the main entrance of the castle. It would be pretty baller, though, to own this castle as, like, your house in the game. 10 million, though. That's a lot of Bugattis. Pretty sure this thing is stock, too. Alright, this will be good. Right. I'm getting too picky. All I need is like a single photo. Let's take a photo. With a Nissan, right? I think it's the joystick, but every time I let it go, look at that. So we're not going to be super... Oh, you know what? We should do this for one, like a video. It's just like... There's a guy... Yeah, Nissan Castle. Yeah, go in like Forza Horizon 4 or 5. Honestly, if I did it in Forza Horizon 5 within the next like week or two, there's a chance that video goes viral. Like automotive photography inside of Forza Horizon 5. That's a clickbait title, and the game is relevant. That could do well. So there you go. If I want to build myself as a video game channel, that's probably my move. But yeah, no, like trying to get cool shots. What? How do I leave it? Are you sure you want to leave? Yes. Try and get shots in a video game. That'd be kind of sick. We should definitely try that. Okay, I think that was all 3 of them. I'm not even gonna bother. Well, all right, we're gonna peek. Festival playlist. All right, we did the picture thing. Super wheel spin. This thing. PR stunt. This will be the last thing. I thought we did this. Did we not just do this? It doesn't look like it's done. Alright, fine. 95 miles an hour. Let's hop in a car. Oh boy. I don't want to do the remake again. Let's do the Chiron. Sure. Get it. Yes, sir. Alright. It's hard to know when to quit. Wow, I've been streaming for an hour and 50 minutes. Well, I see how the time can pass. Dude, this looks so sick. I tried to do the Manny Koshman spec. It doesn't really exist in this game, but... Oh, this goes pretty fast. And it also sounds amazing, too. It's an added benefit. In fact, hold on. Since we're here... Would you ever do this in a real Chiron? Hell no. I'm not driving like this. I mean, I would if I could, but... Oh, forgot I was shifting.
In 100 yards,
alright, that was pretty poor.
turn right.
Alright, let's go.
Recalculating route.
Jeez, man. It sounds so cool, though. Alright, let's book it.
In 400 yards, turn left.
What is
Turn
that?
left.
Tree? It just sounds insane, this car. It's like menacing. Ooh, trying to read the chat. Oh, you just really cannot read chat and drive at the same time. It's impossible. Thanks for the feedback and fun. Oh yeah, of course. Hopefully, again, right? I hope that is helpful at all. I always feel like I don't like critiquing you. It's hard for me to do. I don't like saying negative things, but yeah, I mean, I think you guys are like definitely on the right track. You're doing all the things that I was doing a year ago, and I think naturally, like again, you'll continue to find that style and what works best for you, and you'll like get to know your gear better, upgrade things along the way. So yeah, I would say just the most important thing. Wow, that was real low. It's just like enjoy the process, enjoy photography, shooting cars, chasing cars, all that kind of stuff. It is fun. I still enjoy it. I could see how the passion would fade, but you gotta just feed off of it while you got it. This car is insane, by the way. 160 miles an hour off-road. When in photo mode, it turns blurry, tap X, and it keeps the car in focus and blurs the background. Got it. Is it blurry though because it's my like joystick that's vibrating, or is that like a mode that I have turned on? I thought it was like I have my stick latencies thing, so it was like vibrating a bunch. Oh, nice. But you also have shit. But I'll try that. In fact, we'll try it right now. Tap X, and it keeps the car in focus. Oh, bro, you're totally right, and that is a game changer. I was getting irritated, like I can't use this anymore. Yeah, thank you so much for pointing that out. That's so much better. Oh yeah, I like a nice low end. Oh, he's got his car there too. Oh, can we do a little something? See, I'd like to shoot with the sun here. Maybe we'll go between some trees, see if we get some framing. No? That's the other thing too. Like if you're getting shots, just like walk around. I don't know. See, this is like I'm shooting a tree here. That's not great, but the attempt was good. But yeah, just like physically move around. That's why another thing I like about like the 50 mil so much. All right, I'm not gonna stab the shutter, but you get the point. Is it forces you to have to like move around. You can't just zoom the lens in and out to get the shot. You actually have to like move your feet to like line up composition and all that, right? So, yeah, I think fixed focal length lens is a good way to go. Plus, they're usually lower f-stop. No, it's just that you have the high aperture in the settings. Got you, Brooke, definitely. Yeah, and I did that on purpose too. I remember I was doing like some photography thing once before, and that was the point. It's like the high aperture stuff. Matter, obviously. Ooh, I think we're sliding a little bit too much for my speed. 95 is going to be very hard to do, actually, in this car. But maybe in the Remock? I hate to say it, but we gotta get... Or is it the Remock, or do we want a rally car or something? What's gonna be the easiest for this? Let's try Remock first, because it's just like a failsafe. Where is it? Yes, please. A lot of A. Alright, come on, let's wrap this up. We got 3 minutes until a 2-hour stream mark. Let's get this super wheel spin them, call it a night. No, it's just gonna be way too slippery. Ooh, that doesn't even count. This is gonna be way too slippery. I need like off-road tires. Oh, gears. Nope. Alright. I can't switch the tires here, can I? Tune car. Alright, we're gonna try one more thing because I don't want to have to do go all the way back to the center. Extreme Retro Rally Monsters, that's the one. Which one's the highest? 850, 974. I don't like it, but that's the highest, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. This is the Hoonigan thing. Alright, let's go. Got dark. No way this is gonna be faster. And 95 miles an hour? No chance. It might be a double wheel spin thing tonight. I can't even get it up to the speed I need. Nope, hit the wrong button. This could be impossible. 95. Wait, I keep hitting the wrong button. Although I got a pretty good setup while I have to do the reverse. No, way too slow. Alright, last thing that I can think of, and if this doesn't work within like 2 tries, we're just opening the 2 spins we've got. Morris, nope. This thing is like stupid fast, but it's not very cool. I should also set up one of these just for like off-road challenges.